1871, Yuma was incorporated and became the county seat of Yuma County. A few years later, the territorial prison was authorized by legislation to be built with a budget of $25,000, which I think back in that time sounds like a lot of money, but they seem to cut corners in a lot of places. So I'm not really sure what they did with that money, but
they pocketed it. They paid their help really well, or they lined their pockets with it, and they're just like, and 5,000 for the rest of this place. Everything else is mine.
So, like a lot of prisons that we've read about before, the actual prisoners were the ones that took part in building the prison.
Yeah, that sucks.
So they're not paying their labor, of course.
Sure, yeah. Real cheap labor is what you're telling me here. Yeah.
They broke ground April 28th, 1876. Then the first 7 inmates moved into the facility in July of that same year. And once the main cell block was completed, it was maybe 2,500 square feet total, but made to house some 200 convicts at one time. With 6 men or women to a cell, with bunks on either side that were 3 high.
Yeah.
And I didn't see ladders on these bunks either. So my kids were like, how'd they get up? They didn't say bunk. Sorry. They were like, how'd they get up to the top? And I was like, it's a climbing, I guess. I don't really know. Maybe they're boosting each other up.
So that's so funny. When I was on the USS Salem, and there were cots that were stacked in similar fashion, it was just three in a row.
Yeah.
So when I was showing my husband these pictures, he's like, man, it would have been, I guess, best to have the bottom bunk, right? And I'm like, no. Man, can you imagine being on the bottom bunk, and then every time, second or third has to go pee in the middle of the night, their feet are coming down right in your face. Right in your face. You're trying to sleep, and here's some feet. So, like, where would you stand? Where would you want to be in the
top, for sure.
On the top bunk?
Yeah. I'll climb up there. I'm good. I mean, every time they move, you're on the top. You might be a little like, I'm about to fall off this bench. But it's better than having the fear of the bunk collapsing.
Coming down on you.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. I agree.
The middleman might be okay, but the bottom, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My fear would be that I would roll off, because I am a mover and shaker in bed. I do a lot of tossing and turning. So that would be a hard fall. So, I mean, hopefully...
Yeah, 3 bunks high? No.
Yeah. And she's dead. Well, we opened up a slot. This one's empty, guys.
That might have been their goal in that situation. I don't know. They also only allowed the inmates to take showers once a week, which was on Saturday. Something to look forward to, I guess. They had buckets for bathrooms. Just 1 bucket per cell that was emptied out only once a day.
I bet it smelled good. You know how when SpongeBob sees Squidward's smells on the side of the trash can, and he writes "good" underneath? I mean, oh my God, they only got to shower once a week.
Yeah,
and they had 1 pee bucket, like
both.
Everything.
Yeah, everything.
And that emptied out how often?
Once a day.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I would do anything to not be a prisoner there. I would be so straight-laced. I mean, that's horrible. That is... I go to the bathroom so often, man. I wake up in the middle of the night to pee. I mean, I was just talking about the bunk situation because I'm considering, pee breaks. Man, that's rough.
Yeah, so like everybody in your cell would hate you because they're like, you're taking half the bucket.
Oh, shit. Old smelly Mike again. Is that it? Just something about Mike. I mean, like, everyone, I get it. Everyone, it's been a week, so we're all getting ripe. But that Mike, and him using up all the bucket privileges, too. Jesus.
I can't imagine they actually gave him toilet paper, too. So
it gets worse and worse.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't read anything about that. But, like, I'm just assuming this has got to be somebody had to take a sleeve. This is bad.
Bad.